Hello everyone, how are you doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get on to today's video session. Here we go, go, go. So welcome back on my video session. Today it's about the prices of these systems. Are these handle PCs to large size systems worth the prices? Just after this. Streets are H3. Here's a Casario. Come back. Use Casario every time. Whoa, I got stop. Watch this part, man. It's just awesome. Look at this. I don't know why music is so amazing. Woo! Yeah! I've got some more good information for you in this video, which I need to share with you guys. I'm so excited about that as well. It's for Nintendo fans. Okay. Right. So welcome back on my video session today. Today we are going to be talking about prices. When we look at price tags, you know, when two of these games consoles were in development, the Sony PlayStation 5 and the Microsoft Xbox Series X. Really, this discussion is not about these systems at all. I just want to mention them. When they were in development and the hardwares they were using, people were keep on estimating the prices on these two systems, and they didn't know how much they can be. Some people kept on saying they're going to be like 350, 400, 400, 450. You know, they go, it's not going to be more than like between 400 and 450. But eventually, it became more expensive than what really it was. You know, when games consoles are expensive, it's not good. If you look at the back of Sony PlayStation 3, that system was around about £450, if I'm not wrong. And because of the high price tag it had, and even the internal hardware, the components inside it, they were very expensive inside it. And because of that, they had to have make a high price on the system. It was not only that even the games were really expensive to make on it. So that's why the games were really expensive. And the Sony PlayStation 3 suffered from the expensive hardware it had inside it. And the system became really expensive and it didn't do so well on the market. So what I'm trying to say, yeah, if customers find out the consoles are expensive, they won't buy them. They don't buy them. They won't sell at all. That's why Sony PlayStation 3 and Microsoft Xbox 360 didn't do so well on the market. They didn't. They did really bad. And instead, Nintendo Wii won the competition. But Nintendo Wii was a better system anyway. I didn't really think so it was. All the Sony PlayStation 3 and Microsoft Xbox 360 will keep on about Blu-ray from Sony PlayStation, and I think there's DVD in the other one. And apart from that, I just had more advanced hardware. It wasn't exciting software on the systems, really. They were kind of boring, I would say. A lot of the games which were on Sony PlayStation 3 were from the PC, man. They were pretty just the same thing. I mean, if we already got a PC and we already got them games. Why do we need to buy a Sony PlayStation 3? It's completely waste of money. There was nothing revolutionary in it, just a part of the hardware. That's what Sony keeps on doing, just making hardware, nothing else. His system is just boring. And this is a big thing in console world. Yeah. People always think there should be competitive price. This is the only lead they have over the PC. If games consoles start becoming more expensive, they won't sell. And if that happens with high price tags, then people will start buying more of the laptop and desktop PCs. It works like that. The way the prices go of laptops and desktop PCs, even the expensive, the people or customers would buy them. But if games consoles start going really high, when they start reaching, I think, when they start going over like 400 or something, it's a bad price tag. It is. It's not good. Yeah, it's not a good price when that starts happening. I mean, because I know these two systems from Sony and Microsoft are over £500. And that's not a very good price, really. They're not going to sell very well. I'll be honest with you. Nintendo Switch has the momentum being more successful because it's a different kind of system as well. On top of that, it's not just because of the price on there. The hardware it uses, it's quite good for Nintendo and some third-party games, you see. And the three modes, it has handheld, tabletop, and TV. Yeah, it's quite impressive because of that. And people want all that, don't they? It gives you three things in one. And stuff like that. Now, when we look at the handheld PC, now let's go back to this. The handheld PC is the same way. If you got a thing like Nintendo Switch Lite, right? I think it costs between $149 and $179. That's flipping cheap. That's bloody cheap, that is. The Nintendo Switch Lite is not expensive. And it's giving you modern Nintendo and third-party games. It's a really impressive piece of hardware. Nintendo Switch Lite is. It is very, very good price. But when we look at modern handheld PCs, what they're giving us, they're too expensive, man. Yeah, it's too much. They're not even 300, man. They're going like from 750 and over. Man, it's too much. It's a really expensive price. When we look at One X player, the 7-inch, that isn't cheap. It's expensive. And then they expect us to buy 8.4. That's even more expensive, man. Why would you spend so much amount of money, even if it's £899, whatever it is? It's too much money for 7-inch, yeah? Because roundabout, it's about 800 899 for 7-inch. But if you want a bigger version, which is 8.4, it's over £1,000. It's bloody expensive. Really expensive. Okay, handheld PC is a smart idea. But it's on one way, it's totally rubbish. It's rubbish because the screens are so small. PC gaming requires larger screens, man. You don't want to buy a PC with a pretty small screen. It doesn't look so cool, and it's not right anyway. And think about what we're paying for this 7-inch. Yeah? 7-inch screen sizes, long systems, pretty thick. Everything on this system is awful on One X player. It's rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish, man. You're paying so much amount of money for a thing like that. Small screen. You can't get all the level of detail graphs on there. It takes too much to view all the to see the whole 3D environment. It's terrible. It's just the momentum keeps on continuing with Steam Deck. Now the Steam Deck is also a 7.0, 7-inch, whatever you want to call it. It's 720p HD on screen. It's crap. It's absolutely crap. Even that Steam Deck, it's not cheap. They're all going up like over £899 and over £1,000. It's not the way to go, man. I mean, if you're going to keep on spending this kind of money, you're going to be quite disappointed with this thing. I think PC technology is not good for small screens. I mean, even Steam Deck, come on. Steam Deck, they've got a Steam app. The Steam app has tremendous, powerful 4K Ultra HD games, man. There are no more games, are there, on Steam? Why would Steam release a thing like Steam Deck? It's too expensive, man. You know what they were thinking of? They go, we got this Steam app. We can also give you a Steam handheld PC. What a rotten, rubbish idea of doing that. You don't want to do something like that. If the thing is really expensive for a 7-inch, do you really want to pay so much amount of money on a 7-inch device? You serious, guys? Are you serious? Guys out there, you want to buy something like that? I mean, you got to think about this very clearly. And the other way is the AO, what's that? AO Neo Next. That's something like 700 something, 49.99, something like that. It's 7-inch. Coming with AMD technology, with AMD Radeon graphics. So what? It's too expensive. That ain't cheap. And even buying 7-inch, none of them are pocketable. They're all ridiculous handheld PCs, man. They're not worth for your money. I mean, in terms of handheld systems, they're supposed to be pocketable anyway. And even when we look at the price, the way I'm looking at it, the price is really important, yeah? The price you're paying for this, look, you're getting really long systems of 7-inch. You can't go in the pocket, it's thick. The batteries are not going to be that good out of them either. It's too much money for them. They're not worth it. So we got all these three machines. They're following the same trend. Why are they so excited to give you powerful hardware? Yeah? If the powerful hardware is going to make you spend too much money, and even they're too long, they're not even pocketable, what's the point buying a device like that? Because I don't see any point people should be buying them. There's no point buying them. They're a waste of money. The way GPD-Win came out, it came out in a ridiculous way. It came in a portable laptop. What is a gaming system doing in a laptop style? When it's not even usable as a laptop. GPD-Win is only 5.5 screen size. The keyboard is ridiculously really tiny. It's too small. They're giving you a laptop like that. Why did they make a laptop that small? It's stupid. Then they go on with GPD-Win 2 with bit of improvement. The screen's a bit larger this time, but it's still too small. It's still not usable as a laptop. These are ridiculous laptops, man. And then one GX1 Pro, another laptop. A ridiculous laptop, 7-inch, then it's got a keyboard at the bottom, still too small. You're not going to buy a 7-inch laptop, yeah? There's no such a thing called a 7-inch laptop. These companies are ridiculous. And then it gives you slide controls. Then we got Max, which is a big mess up. You got 8.9 screen size, still too small. It's still too small. Then you got this daft touchpad touching the hinge. Then you got this stupid keyboard at the bottom, where the first two lines are small, the rest of them are the full size, and all the keys are somewhere else. What kind of stupid keyboard was that? And nobody's even talking about that. They're not mentioning anything like that. They keep on just talking about, oh, Max. You know what? People are ridiculous. They're not even good laptops, man. All of these laptops are rubbish. They're dreadful. What are they thinking of? Then the GPT company goes with GPT 3. It's a full copy of Nintendo Switch. What are these companies doing, man? It's got this kind of like a tablet in the middle. Which one GPT 3? It's got like a tablet in the middle and just to put slide controls on it. What the heck is that? What kind of daft PC is that? It's a straight copy of Nintendo Switch. That's what I have to say about it. It's not even a good system. And it's still too small. The screen's too small, man. It's a really tiny system. Do you think it's a really good idea to make a handheld PC like that? The screen's small. Yeah, it's just a screen with slide controls on the side. Stupid thing, man, this thing is. And making small screens, even 5.5, 6 inches small. That's too small. 7 inches small, 8.4 small. They're all small. None of them are making sense. Okay, we'll be back just after this. So, which one is worth buying for your money? I'm being honest. I won't buy any of them. People are crazy. For PC gaming, they're buying any rubbish. Streets of Rage 3, Yuzo Koshoryo, Sega Mega Drive Classic. Oh, Sega did release Sega Mega Drive mini games console. Okay. Right, so let's continue. Now, we need to understand a PC technology is more suitable for larger screens. Yeah, we are paying a lot of money for these miniature screens, small handheld PCs, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, so where do we go from here? If these systems ain't worth it, right, you people out there need to understand this. You are spending so much amount of money on systems which aren't worth buying. Yeah, you need to concentrate what you're paying for. Come on, money is very hard to earn. You can't just throw it away everywhere. So it's difficult. People are working from morning till evenings, till night times. It's not easy to work, is it? And a lot of people saving up for this system and they're wasting the money. Do not do that, man. Don't do that. Concentrate what you're doing. Stop falling for these PC technology and paying so much amount of money. Do not do that. You need to spend your money where the PC technology is right. Right. Obviously, Microsoft Windows 64-bit Pro Edition. That's the operating system they use. But that's fine. Well, that's what they're using it. Windows use that. It's a Windows architecture. That's what's going to be used in there. Right. Now let's go further and let's see how we get onto this whole system of this pricing, We need to get this pricing right. Right. If you remember Fujitsu Stylistic Q704 tablet a few years back before, which was released back in 2014. I mean, I tell you right now, since I've used that system, I thought it was really good. The only problem with that device was it was heavy. Yeah. It's one of them systems which for minimum to military graded, it's really good, you know. It's very strong casing in there. Very strong system. It doesn't break so easily. That's why it was made heavy. Well, a lot of people didn't know that why it's heavy. On top of that, when you attach a keyboard on it, it becomes even heavier. The problem with this system was the device was already heavy. The keyboard was even heavier. And when you connect both of them, it was really heavy. Oh my god, it used to hurt your arms and wrists. It was quite heavy. Okay, apart from the heaviness, was this system quite good? It was quite good. It was really good. This system was pretty high performance, what it was. Still, even you brought it back into 2022, what's the Intel HD 4400 is capable of in terms of graphics? You can use that all out on there. Because a lot of stuff does work on there. If you know the compatibility of Intel HD 4400, understand this, but the GPU is important in this system. The Intel HD 4400, if you know the compatibility of the games that work on it, you're going to like this thing. It's really good. I mean, I know there's more GPUs are coming out. They're supposed to be better, but this one is still quite usable and it's pretty good. Its system was really good, man. Some people are selling this system, probably unboxed, less than £300. Wow. It's worth it, man. You know what? They're really in very good condition. These systems are, even they're pre-owned. You can still get them, yeah? If you want one of these things. It's really good, these things are. They're really good for PC. They're good for work, edit documents, browsing, typing, and gaming. It's really good, this thing is. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of them devices, yeah, where it was made for, you know, tablet, laptop, desktop PC. It does all that. It's got all that features. It's really good, this thing is. In terms of gaming, whatever the Intel HD 4400, it will do for you. It plays quite a lot of games. If you want me to, if I mention some games that work on it, okay, I'm not gonna think like the old or new. I'm just gonna name you some games from PC category that can work on there because I haven't played PC games for a pretty long time now. Okay, Guilty Gear Suka, Crazy Taxi 3, Sega Rally Revo, Warriors Arachi, pretty good. Warriors Arachi for Ultimate with some settings, very low settings, it will work. Maybe Shenmue HD Remastered Edition might work on it as well. Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza 3, 4, 5 should work, might give some bit of slowdown. 6 is not that very good on it, by the way. Let me think. There's a Rally Sport Challenge. Hold on. Start again. Ultra Street Fighter 4. Maybe with settings you should be able to play that. Street Fighter 5 works, but it's like working like quite slow. It does actually work, but it's slow. It would work. Quite a lot of games work on there. I'll tell you that straight. There's more than that work on there. Yeah, it does. There's quite a lot of modern games work on there. Stuff like that. You should be able to play quite a few Star Wars games on there as well. Uh, what about Sonic games? Sonic Pro is a big problem in Windows 10. The one will work definitely on is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That will work on it. Definitely that will work. What other Sonic games can work on this thing? Team Sonic Racing for some content does work on it. It's kind of good on it, I would say. Sonic Forces, wow, it works, but it's a bit slow, I would say. It's not that great on it, I would say, Sonic Forces is. But you can play. Sonic Generations, some stages do fairly work good. Some stages are pretty slow on it, but it still does work on it. So you can play all this kind of stuff, and it's really good, this thing is. Yeah. Okay. So you got some bit of problems on the system, so you got a bit of slowdown on there. Now the ultimate system. Fujitsu Stylistic Q7311. Yeah. Used the Intel USD 630. He used one of them. This one is quite improved from Intel HD 405, Intel HD 615. Yeah, it's better than them ones. It's quite good. This one is. I don't think there's ever been a handheld PC even using Intel USD 630, 620. Oh, sorry, 620 is 620. Because the GPU Win 2 used Intel 615. Yeah, he used that. He wasn't a 620. The 620 is a bit better. Yeah, it is better. Because in terms of benchmarks, there's a bit improvement on it. 615 is not good as 620, you know. It isn't. Yeah. So Fujitsu Stylistic Q7310. It's got that. It's really good, this system is, by the way. It's really good. This one is. But if you want even more advanced, then go for Fujitsu Stylistic Q7311, which comes with Intel i5, Intel 7, the new generation ones, yeah? Whatever generations on i5, i7 lately, it's got that one, the latest one. And it's the GPU in this thing is Intel XA graphics. Yep, definitely. It uses this one. This one's really good. This is the ultimate system for your money. Why do you want to spend 1,000 to 2,000 pounds on these little miniature systems? Don't waste your money on these little portable systems, man. It's a joke. It's a big joke. They're not very good. The other problem is they will give you the handheld pieces. Well, the batteries won't last very long on them, and they will overheat. They will. After after an hour or probably 1 hour and 30 minutes, they start overheating. Yeah, they're not good. Because if you're gonna start using like modern gaming on there, the components will start wearing out. Yeah, they will start doing that. Yeah, the manufacturers just keep making things up. They're good, they don't over blah blah blah. You know what? They're gonna say all these things because they want you to buy them. They're using all the advanced PC hardware on these systems. You can't use them on portable systems, man. No, it's not right. These components don't do much justice on handheld PCs. When you've been watching YouTube videos, how long do they play the game for? They're just going do. They're showing you all this. You know what they're doing? They're showing you like the FPSs, the FPS counter. They're trying to impress you. You know, I don't want to be funny. How long do they play these games for? 3 minutes? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? 12, 15 minutes? That's all. And you guys think these systems are good. And they're just playing the games for 10, 20 minutes. You know, it's a cheat. These videos are cheat. They're cheating on you. They're just showing you these systems on YouTube videos, right? And they're trying to impress you, and they're pressing all these buttons, and they go, "Oh wow, okay, it's working." And I've been watching these GPT videos. 5 minutes, 5, 8 minutes, 10 minutes videos. What is going on, man? Small videos, and they're playing these first-person shooter games on there, and they're trying to impress us. Seriously, they're 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 making a fool out of us, man. They're not playing them for very long, are they? They're very small videos, and they keep on saying that obviously the battery is gonna run really long, and it's not gonna overheat because you're only playing it for a few minutes. I'll tell you straight, they're doing that. And then some videos are saying things like, they're saying, I've tested this game, and I was doing that, doing this, doing that. It's really, really good. I saw this screen, it's doing that. Oh, the performance is really amazing, and yeah, it didn't overheat, and the battery lasts long. And what is that supposed to mean? How are you supposed to really even prove that? They're just talking with their mouths, they're not proving anything. You gotta prove it. You can't just do that. I don't know if you've seen my videos. Every video I make, it is 30 minutes or more. I do that to prove you how the performance is carrying on. You can't just get performance for a few minutes because you're not using it for a very long time. That's why it looks really good. You're not gonna get all that detail on them screens, I'm telling you, you won't be able to get it. Trust me. And these long systems and all that, when you hold them in your hand, they look uncomfortable, man. And they're not impactable. And you're spending so much money. And I've just started Q7311 Intellect C graphics with a very large screen of 13.3. You get all the level of detail graphics on screen, yeah? It looks unbelievably amazing. The graphics looks tremendous on this screen. If you don't believe me, you could try it for yourself. They'll bang these machines out. Yeah? Alright. It might be not that portable, but you can't buy portable systems on PCs. You can't buy really small ones. They need to be over 10-inch. But this Fujitsu device is right. That's what you need. Why didn't Fujitsu make handheld PCs? Come on. You know what they made? They made a thing called Fujitsu RS 5G. What's that? Why did they make that? You know what that is? I'll show you. I don't own it. It's one like this. A smartphone. Fujitsu released a Fujitsu RS 5G in a portable way for gaming. You think they couldn't release a handheld PC? They could. Of course they can. Instead, they gave us a gaming device of a smartphone, Fujitsu RS 5G. They know even the screen they're giving us, the screen's quite big on this phone. The screen they're giving us, right? It is a pretty large screen though. It's not small. You can get all the level of detail graphics on that screen because you want to see all the detail on there, don't you? You're not going to be able to view that on handheld PCs. But in terms of Android, you can do that. And what Fujitsu did, Fujitsu gave us the Fujitsu RS 5G smartphone. And that's absolutely right. And that's why Fujitsu didn't release a handheld PC. They ignored it. Now, if you look at Fujitsu, what else they done? They released Fujitsu RS 5G smartphone, portable gaming device. They also released a yeah, RTX 28 PC. It's quite beautiful PC, that is. They released that. Wow, that's a really big screen, that's why. It's a big monitor with it. That's why they released that. But why didn't they release something, something like that? If they could release something like that in PC, well, why didn't they release a handheld PC? Has anyone got answer to that? Now, Fujitsu is a world leader of PCs. They know what they are doing. They can release top systems. They didn't feel that idea was right. They didn't release a handheld PC. See that? See? They ignored it. I even asked a lot of people, and I wrote to Fujitsu, sent them emails, I phoned them, I asked them about the handheld PC technology. Would you ever release anything like that? They said no. They go, it's not right. He goes, you can't get all the level of detail graphics. As I just told you, you can't do that. He goes, we ain't gonna release anything like that if we can't get everything on screen. He goes, it gets squeezed in on these small screens. The guy I was speaking to, he took me to a technician. They go that it squeezes the graphics on these small screens. But that's why I'm telling you guys, you can't fit them. That's why. The screen's too small. He goes, it gets squeezed up, and then not only the squeeze thing, that you have to look around more. For the full 3D environment, you can't do that. See? Even Fujitsu denies to release a handheld PCs. But these other people from other countries, they're weirdos. They're releasing these ridiculous handheld PCs. They should not be doing that. Fujitsu Stylistic Q7311 is the right way to go. Now, the price. It's about 2,200 or something, £2,500. But it's correct for this system. It's worth it, man. Because when you're going to buy this thing, you're going to be able to do 4 things in one device. You ain't going to get anything like that. You will be able to do 4 things on this device, which is really cool. You're not getting a thing that just does one thing. No. It does 4 things in one device. Now, think about this. If we get to doing... Now, the aim of the whole of the price is that we need a large screen. We want the level of detail in graphics on big screens. This is 3.3. It's going to be right. You get a tablet out of this. You get all the level of detail graphics on screen. You get a laptop. You get a desktop PC. You get gaming. This thing is right. You need something like this. This is where you need to spend your money on. That's what I feel anyway. You want something which is perfect. It's the most perfect device, I'm telling you. There isn't a thing that's missing out of this thing. If you don't believe me, read this thing. Read about it. Go on the official websites. Read about this item. And you know what? It's absolutely incredible. The amount of stuff this thing does. And you know what? It'll do anything for you. Windows PC program. Fujitsu Stylus. Wacom technology. Professional laptop with this amazing keyboard. 2-port replicators. Thunderbolt 4 as being the best port replicator. It's totally incredible. This port replicator is fast. It's incredible. It's good for your monitors. It's good for your televisions. And with Intel Xe graphics, you will be able to play every single game on this device. Every single one. You do not need any GTX or RTX video cards. Unless you're into 4K Ultra HD. In some games, obviously this on television, this is 4K Ultra HD. You will be able to do some games in 4K Ultra HD on this thing. because Intel Xe graphics has the power. The bigger the system, right, and the way they did the internal components and the way it's made from inside, all the system architecture, this thing hardly overheats and it always stay high performance for your gaming, man. This thing's incredible. So that's all I wanted to say. So this is everything from Game Boy Color to the Fujitsu Stylistic Q7311 4-in-1 device. Now you understand what you should be buying for your money. Now finally, before I go, and there won't be any more videos on this, by the way. If you want to buy something for your money, yeah, you could buy these systems. There's going to be something add. I'm going to add something else in the end. I'm going to leave that to the end. Something really special. Right. Game Boy Advance SP. You will buy that system because it's got the best Nintendo and third-party games. Nintendo new 3DS XL. You'll buy that for the stylus, dual screen, stylus, dual screen, 2D and real 3D graphics. And Nintendo Switch Lite, you'll buy that if you're into modern gaming. You get that? But still, it doesn't own the best Nintendo games, I would say. I don't think it does. But out of the system is quite modern. And one of the best modern technology system will be Fujitsu Stylistic Q7311 for my device. Best. The best. Right. I just mentioned that Nintendo Switch doesn't own the best Nintendo exclusives. Let's stick on that. The best Nintendo exclusive games I have ever played were on the Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, if you guys don't know that, it's the truth. Nintendo GameCube owns the best Nintendo game exclusives, and they're one of the best games on that system. Not just for Nintendo, but it owns some of the most amazing third-party games as well. Yeah, they are stuff like that as well. You know, games like we know the Nintendo exclusives like 1080 Avalanche, Wave Race Blue Storm, Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi Mansion, F-Zero GX, Extreme G3, and stuff like that. They're on there. These games are on there, you know. It's a really good system. This system is. Metroid Prime 2, Echoes. There's so many quality games from Nintendo. But some of these are faithful still to the GameCube. Yeah, there's actually more than that from Nintendo, but I'm not going to keep on carrying on the list. And if you look at the third-party games, even it owns, they are by Nintendo Switch as well. Let's look at the third-party games. Bleach, Bloody Roar Extreme, Capcom vs. SNK2 EO, Soul Calibur 2, Super Smash Bros. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo Switch as well. That's the only one they hold from this list, doesn't it? Really. Yeah. R-Racing Evolution, Mario Kart Double Dash Us, Nintendo again. Naruto Ninja Taisen 3 And 4, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, another Nintendo classic which they don't own. Donkey Konga 1, 2, and 3 with bongos. Nintendo one again. They don't own that. I mean, there's so much quality games on Nintendo GameCube that never came back again, did they? So there you go. Now the other special thing I want to tell you, if you own the Japanese one, Nintendo GameCube. As I said, Nintendo GameCube owns the best Nintendo exclusive games and third-party games, by the way. It does. It actually does. Yeah. If you own the original Japanese Nintendo GameCube, it's a really good system to own, man. Even 2022. On that system, you can have a battery pack which works with the battery then. You know where the Game Boy Player goes? It goes underneath there. And then you can even have a 5.6 screen size screen. It turns the Nintendo GameCube into portable. Portable GameCube, man. Check it out. It goes portable. You got a battery pack, then you got a screen at the top. Then you can put a controller. I'm gonna talk about this in a different video. I'm not gonna go through that right now. In my next video, I'll be getting a Nintendo GameCube and I will be unboxing it. So watch out for that. It's gonna be really interesting, this stuff is. So Nintendo GameCube is an ultimate system as well. There's another system you can buy. Nintendo GameCube. If you're looking for a really good games console, get a Nintendo GameCube. If you want to stay home from television, you can get a portable 5.6 screen size. I did hear that for gamers is the best screen. So we're going to talk about that in a different video. So anyway, the best PC gaming technology for a system will be Fujitsu Stylistic Q7311 4-in-1 device. Get that thing, man. It's crazy. It's one of the best systems you can buy. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed all of my videos. What you can do for your money to purchase a very good, a small form factor PC system. But the Fujitsu Stylistic Q7311, they're not just about small form factors. You remember one thing, it's 4-in-1. It's everything all in one, isn't it really? So there you have it. Give me a likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.